Good morning, class. I wanted to share this short math video with you to go over the two sheets you have to do today. So first off, for number corner, you have page 68. All I want to do is remind you that it is the 155th day of school. We know that each one of these is a hundreds grid. So we know that we're definitely coloring one in all the way because we have more than 100. It's 155. Now, I like to break up my hundreds grid into quarters, and I know a quarter is 25. So do you have to sit there and count out 55 individual boxes? No, you know what half of 100 is. You should be able to use quarters, halves. Think about the rows. Each one is 10. So you don't have to count 1, 2, 3. You'll be there forever. So think about 50 being half of 100. Today is 155. You'll get that. I know you will. Just wanted to tell you the day. It's the 155th day of school. I know all these days feel the same. So this one is a little bit different. Let's see what it's asking us. Sasha has 47 popsicle sticks, 4 bundles of 10, and 7 sticks. And Jose has 62, 6 bundles of 10, and 2 sticks. We know our place value. We know our tens place. We know our 100 or our ones place because we're smart, we're good enough, we're smart enough, and people like us. So instead of using popsicle sticks like I would in the classroom, you're going to have to use shapes. And let me show you what I mean. So it wants you to draw out your numbers, and I don't think you have that many popsicle sticks. In the classroom, I would bundle them up with tens and I would have single ones. But another way we can break up a number and draw it out is by using rectangles and dashes. And you are going to watch me struggle with the drawing tool, but hopefully it's fun for you to watch me struggle with drawing tools. So we know it's 47 and 62, and it really 47 and 60. Sixes are hard. 2. Now, how do we draw this out? Each rectangle is 10. And then I would make it a little box, a little square. That is our ones. And we know how many ones go into a 10. Well, 10. So we should be able to fit 10 of those squares into the rectangle. If you want, you can even do like a big line for 10 and then a little line for ones. However you want to draw it out is fine, but I would recommend drawing it with rectangles and squares. We know a rectangle is a 10, and pay close attention to our place value. It even just told you how many tens and ones, but that's our tens place and that's our ones place. So we need 4 of those rectangles and 7 of those squares. Do the same thing with both numbers. Then you're going to do greater than, less than, and we know the bigger number gets 2 dots when we do greater than, less than. Or you can do the alligator way where you draw the little teeth and it's open to the bigger number, whatever way you want. But that is such an easy way to get points on a test that you have to memorize it. It will help you because they always ask greater than, less than, equal to. I like to try to do the dot method where the bigger number gets 2, the smaller number gets 1, and then we connect those dots and get our symbol. But the alligator method is the way I was taught, so sometimes I like to reminisce and be a little nostalgic. I teach it both ways. Lastly, it has our challenge problem, and I love the challenge problems. Try your best. If you can't get it, that's okay. I'll know what to focus on. So let's read it. I don't even know if it's that challenging. So how many sticks does Sasha and Jose have in all? What operation do we know this is going to be? There's a key word in there, in all. So what are we going to do? Add. Every time it says in all, it is adding. So look for those key words. They want to know how many they have all together. So once you draw it out, you should count the tens first and then count the ones after. I'm not going to give you the answer, but I think every single person in my class will get this right. And that's, that's pretty good for a challenge question. So give it your best shot. Count the tens first, then the ones. Do your greater than, less than. It's 155th day of school. Have a wonderful day. Have a great week. And I will make more videos. And I never know what to say at the end because it doesn't